Hi friends, Andrea here with a new video for Hip Kit Club. Today we're going to be making a DIY project and it will be a box to keep your 4x6 photos. This is a cut file by Lori Whitlock and I got it from Silhouette store. I will make sure that the link is below for you to find it if you're interested. So it is called 4x6 chipboard box. Together she uses chipboard. We are going to be working today with a super thick piece of cardstock. It's the light pink that we got, I believe, 1 or 2 kits ago, and it is perfect for this kind of project. Using the pink cardstock, we just got the base of the box. This pattern paper is what I'm going to use to decorate the sides of the box, the sides and the flap. For the flap it will be a different paper, but again it is pattern paper. And for those we'll be using the Let's Stay Home collection by Pink Fresh Studio from that we got on the June kits. I am getting kind of confused now because I just got my July kits, so I'm trying to keep track of what was where. So right now we are just folding that that little flap that we're about to glue, that you see that I'm about to glue, that comes also with the cut file. It's just that when I transferred it, I forgot to move the cutting line that you get for that. So do not worry about having to measure too much in order to fold it and get that flap, because that comes already as part of the cut file. These 3 pieces come as part of the cut file, so it's just a matter of cutting them and glue them, or using, in my case, I'll be using double-sided tape to get them on the base of the box. And here we go. It is really simple. Just make sure to follow the pattern for the paper. If you want all the paper to be on the same direction, just make sure that you do it very carefully. I feel you can glue your box together, your base, before you do this. I just felt that it's easier for me to work and to glue it once the flap is laying flat on the table. And there you go. Just make sure that everything fits. And here you have, super easy, you have your base, and now there is a second piece. I am using this thick 2-inch double-sided tape just because I feel it creates an additional layer to make the box even stronger. Not necessary, you don't necessarily need to do this. I just felt that I wanted to add a little bit extra thickness there. Okay, and here we go. Make sure that we aligned everything perfectly, and that is almost it. I decided that I wanted to glue also that side to the tape, and I believe it's because I went with not decorating the inside of the box, so I don't want that much pink showing once I open the box. I'm using a second piece of cardstock. This is white cardstock that I use for the flaps, to create an additional layer and again to make it stronger. And this is one of the Pink Fresh Studio pattern papers, a different one that it's going to be on the outside of the box. One thing that I'm not showing here is on that flap, on the inside of the flap that we're about to decorate here, I have a piece of one tiny magnet, and then the second piece I have it on in between the cardstock and the pattern paper on the inside. the wavy yellow, blue, and white paper. I just forgot. By the time I realized, my phone was off and I didn't record that part. But just make sure that you decide how do you want your box to close before you decorate the outside of the box, in case you need to use a magnet, for example, and then that way you can take care of that before you decorate it. And then the fun part comes. I decided to decorate the outside of the box. There will be no more boxes, but if you are planning on making and stack them one on top of the other, you can just leave the top flat, because at this point it's just whatever you want to make. So I created this frame, and I took the hot air balloon. There is this chipboard sticker, and then will be a second one. It's a regular sticker from the Sweet Story collection from Crate Paper, and we got those as part of the April kits, if I'm not mistaken. And to me, those represent, go away, fly away, adventure, all of those super nice things. And this box is holding a lot of pictures from all over the years with us and the kids, that I felt it was just right to have it, to make it more about, let me see the box. The moment I see the box, I feel happy. And the photos are not necessarily meant to stay there. It's just a way for me to know where I can find them if I decide that I want to use them, that I want to make a scrapbook page, and just have fun with them. Here you go. This will be one of the last things. I'm going with the word photos. Pretty obvious, but I felt that I wanted to keep it just like that. It's not about this specific photo. You could use also and make an interactive frame. Instead of gluing the photo, you can make it in a way that you can slide pictures and change the photos from time to time as you prefer. I'm coming now with some enamel dots. These are also from the Pink Fresh Studio collection. And that is it. So here you can see all the details. Again, it's a super strong box, and you can see the tiny magnet there. The other one is hidden between the pattern paper and the cardstock. And this is one type of box. I'm bringing now a different one that I made as one of my March projects, and this one is holding one mini album, but it can easily be made to keep photos. Here you have more, they fit perfectly, and this one just stands. So these are two very different kinds of boxes, but they cannot both be used for the same thing, and just to keep your fun memories in there, very safe and ready to be used on your projects. I hope you have fun today. It was really exciting to work on this project. Now I have a cute and safe place to keep all my photos together. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.